po and a very warm welcome po to this another webinar brought to you by Pinoy Visas and Said. Wherever you are in New Zealand po, Auckland, Wellington, Christchurch, Hamilton, Tauranga, Palmy, good to have you po ngayong gabing ito. Liza, greet mo naman ang ating mga online viewers. Sino mga nanonood sa atin dyan?
Mga nanonood,
I
good
can see-
evening, pero medyo marami tayong viewers tonight. Shout out naman sa mga
I can see Franklin, nanonood si Franklin ngayon.
Team Mount Albert at Econo. Maraming salamat sa iyong suporta.
Yes, and so make sure po na like and share this webinar para mas marami pang makapanood, Liza. No? So thank you so much po for, again, sa pagsama na nyo dito sa amin, lalo po sa mga consistent viewers natin and mga avid fans. Gusto rin po natin syempre batiin ang ating mga na-process na ang kanilang mga visa applications. Katulad po ng kanilang mga permanent resident visa. So napakaraming applications na rin natin, Liza, ang napaprocess, yung mga PR na tinatawag. Resident visas, including their families po, yung mga work visas from the Philippines, galing sa Pilipinas pa, and around the globe para makapag-work sila dito sa New Zealand. Ano? Liza, ang daming mga viewers ngayon. Hello po sa inyong lahat.
Ayun nga, ang dami
Ayan, nakita natin sa ating
comments.
comments. Visa renewals, thank you so much po sa mga nag-process na sa atin. Partnership visas and dependent child visas. Yung mga work visas, Liza, para makapag-work ang kanilang mga partners dito sa New Zealand. And student visas or visitor visas po for their children. So yung nakaraang webinar natin, Liza, yung mga international or fee-paying student visa ang diniscuss natin. So if you're interested po, please contact us. And Liza, pwede nilang panoorin yung dating webinar.
For more information, you can find doon na sa student visas. You can
Yes.
also see yung experience ko, kung
Yes.
paano ako nag-go through, and contact us always kung gusto niyo na more information about
That's
student
right.
visas.
Sana, Liza, so sana po kayo naman po yung sunod naming matulungan para sa inyong mga New Zealand visas. Again, it's very good to have you sa gabing ito po. Ako po si Don, Licensed Immigration Advisor at working in Pinoy Visas. Kasama ko po ngayon ulit ang ating kababayang si Liza. Liza,
Hello.
anong mga i-discuss natin tonight? Or greet mo muna yung mga fans natin dyan.
Salamat doon. Palagi mo kong sinasama ngayon sa inyong webinar. Magandang gabi po ulit sa inyong mga kabayan dito sa New Zealand at magandang hapon, I guess, sa mga kababayan natin sa Philippines. Oo. So, welcome po sa aming webinar ulit, hatid sa inyo ng Pinoy Visas NZ or working in New Zealand. Pag-usapan po natin ngayon ang English language requirements for resident visas. In detail, namin yung recap ng New Zealand Skilled Residence Pathways. Why does INZ require? Kumbaga, bakit nga ba meron pa tayo minimum standard of English? Tapos, and of course, meeting kung paano natin i-meet yung English standards ng siniset ng INZ. Bigyan din namin kayo ng konting tips and advice, and of course, how we can help you.
Yes, that's right, Liza. I'm sure excited na po ang ating mga viewers natin dyan. So, this presentation po contains general information lamang as of the current date. So, maaaring mag-change pa po ito based sa mga policy changes. So, please note po na itong presentation should not be a replacement for legal advice. You must always seek professional advice po relevant to your own circumstances. So, contact us po dito sa Working in Pinoy Visas and Said. Kami mga licensed immigration advisors po ay magbibigay sa inyo ng tailored and legal advice. So, recap lamang po ng ating New Zealand Skilled Residence Pathways. So, Liza, ito ay diniscuss natin sa siguro in previous months na webinar, siguro mga 2 months ago. No? So, nag-discuss po tayo na meron currently 3 skills-based resident pathways that allow you to get New Zealand residence if you meet the eligibility criteria. So, ito po yung Skilled Migrant Resident Pathway. So ito po yung, Skilled Migrant Category Resident Pathway. So SMC na tinatawag, very popular sa atin yung application. And then Green List Pathway, kasama po dito ang Straight to Residence, Work to Residence, and yung Care Workforce and Transport Sector Agreement Pathways. So some of the visas po sa pathways na ito would allow you to apply for residence straight away, such as
Straight to
residence.
residence. Ika nga.
Correct.
Straight to residence.
Kaya nga straight to residence. Other pathways naman po, such as the work to residence. Ito po yung sa Green List, Group 2, and Care Workforce and Transport Sector Agreement Pathways. Maaaring i-require po kayo to work in New Zealand before applying for residence. So you still need to meet specific requirements po for your pathway along with standard requirements such as po yung age, ano pa ba, Liza, English requirements, which is yun yung i-discuss
topic natin
natin.
ngayon.
Correct. Good health and good character. So kailangan nila i-meet yun po. Ano. You may also include your family, like partner and dependent children aged 24 and under, who must meet the required criteria din po. So yung English language po, we will discuss in detail sa isang sandali lamang. So Liza, simulan natin ang Skilled Migrant Category or SMC. Ano? So napakagandang announcement po ang na-receive natin sa Immigration New Zealand. Sabi nila is that from I'm so sorry po, sir, if just in case po na hindi nyo kami marinig, we're trying our best na lalapit namin yung microphone. Yes, so hopefully okay naman po. Alright, thank you so much. So from 9th of October, the Skilled Migrant Category Resident Visa will use a new point system po. So you will need to meet 6 points to apply for the Skilled Migrant Category Resident Visa. This can be made up from 3 to 6 points based po on the New Zealand occupation registration, qualification, or income, and 1 point for each year of work in New Zealand in a skilled job up to a maximum po of 3 points. So dati po, talagang points-based system siya, like umaabot ng 180 or something.
180.
Ngayon po talagang pinadali ng Immigration New Zealand yung points, like kailangan mo lang i-meet talaga yung required na 6 points para makapag-apply ka ng Skilled Migrant Category Resident Visa, and that's from 9th of October 2023. So this was discussed po in detail sa ating July 2023 webinar. So para po mapanood ninyo, ipopost namin ang link sa comment section. So abangan niyo po ang sa comment section na yan. So next naman po is yung green list pathway. So meron po dalawang pathway dito sa green list. Yung group 1, ito po ay mga qualified for straight to residence. So you can apply for this visa if you work for an accredited employer or have a job offer from an accredited employer. And your role po is on tier 1 of the green list. So Liza, ano-ano nga ba yung mga nasa tier 1 ng green list?
Yes, doon maraming mga kababayan nga natin ang maaaring mag-qualify, lalo na yung mga nagtatrabaho sa bilang. Number 1, syempre, nurses. Hindi mawawala ang nurses natin, midwives, meron din civil engineers, dentists, at syempre ang mga ating IT, ICT project managers, mechanical engineer, quantity surveyors, at of course, meron mga ilan-ilan general practitioners. Yes. So ito lamang yung sample na pasok sa tier 1 sa INZ. So if you believe na baka mamaya pasok kayo, para malaman nyo kung pasok nga ang occupation niyo sa green list tier 1, of course, contact us now.
Yes, that's right. Thank you so much, Lisa. If you are eligible, you can apply for this visa now. Open for application na po ito. You can either come to New Zealand on a work visa and apply, or pwede rin mag-apply from overseas. Yes, because as long as you have a job offer from an accredited employer.
Yes.
Now, yung work to residence visa naman po, you can apply for this visa if you work for an accredited employer and you have worked in a tier 2 green list role for 24 months. So, yeah.
Itong mga tier 2 naman na green list, napakaswerte din naman ng ating mga kababayan. Lalo na sa mga nagtatrabaho bilang electricians.
Yes.
Shout out dyan sa mga electricians natin. Mga diesel motor mechanics, earth moving plant operator, ano daw yun? Tsaka, mga teachers,
Yes,
syempre, yan din, hindi rin mawawala sa atin yan. Drain layer, plumbers, excavator, operators, halal slaughterers. Dahil dyan sa mga occupations na to, ito ay yung mga kasama sa green list tier 2 naman. Marami pang included doon sa list. So, kung tingin nyo, baka naman kasama kayo sa list na yon, contact us para malaman natin at ma-assess ng maayos kung kasama kayo doon.
That's right. And Lisa, napansin natin ng Immigration News Zealand, ina-update naman talaga nila ang list na to. So maaaring at the moment, hindi po kasama yung occupation ninyo, but we never know po, baka sa next announcement ng Immigration New Zealand is ma-update nila yung mga occupations na ito. So thank you very much, Lisa. And also applications for the work to residence visa will be opening po from 29th of September this year. Check with us. Mag-contact lamang sa amin for more eligibility information and how to apply. Again, this was discussed in detail po sa ating July 2023 webinar. Para mapanood niyo po ito, ipopost namin ang link sa comment section. Right. So next natin, Liza, na i-discuss, ano pa ba yon? Yung care workforce
Oo,
work to
minsan.
residence visa.
Ang dami tayo dyan.
Yes, love na love natin ang ating mga kababayan po na nagtatrabaho sa care workforce. Well, you can apply po for this visa if you work for an accredited employer and have worked in a care workforce sector for 24 months. So mga applications na po ito is mag-open din from 29 September
Malapit
2023.
na.
Malapit na yan. Ito po yung mga first group of people na maaring mag-apply.
That's right doon. Kasama mga dito yung mga nagtatrabaho sa care workforce. Example, yung aged or disabled carer, personal care assistant, disability service officer, at of course, yung mga nursing support worker. At marami pang iba na pwedeng listed dito sa care workforce sector agreement. So, contact us ulit to find out more.
That's right. Ngayon, Liza, ito naman, maraming good news dito. Yung mga lagi kong nakasakay na bus drivers dyan, ito yung transport work to residence.
Actually, maraming comment na nag-iintay
I guess
ngayon.
tingnan natin ngayon. Shoutout muna tayo. Nakita ko si Jo Abrazaldo. Hello! Mark Maya.
Si Florencio din. Hello. Kanina, nauna pa siya. Medyo marami rin pala tayong talagang...
Si Mark Erwin, may paano pa siya. Ano pa yan? Kumusta po? Hello po, kamusta? Okay naman po kayo dyan?
At si Joe. Hello.
Yes, Joe. Hello. So, para naman po sa mga kababayan natin nagtatrabaho sa transport sector, you can apply for transport work to residence visa if you work for an accredited employer po and you have worked in a transport sector role for 24 months. So, 2 years po. So, applications for this visa po mag-open din from 29th of September 2023 as ito yung mga first group na mga kababayan natin na pwede mag-apply. So, obviously po, yung mga bagong dating natin ng mga drivers, syempre they need to wait 24 months pa.
2 years.
Yes, para mag-apply sila. So, napakaraming mga drivers na nga po ang dinala natin dito sa New Zealand and maaaring mag-qualify pa sila dito pag na-meet na nila ang mga requirements.
Tama ka dyan dun. At yung mga mababait nating mga bus drivers dito sa Auckland, meron din of course sa Wellington, Christchurch, Queenstown, shout out po ulit sa inyo.
Yes.
Baka makasabay niyo ulit si Don. Alagaan niyo siya mabuti. Siyempre, hindi lang naman bus drivers ang kasama
Yes, of
sa
course.
transport. Kaya nga, transport sector agreement, pathway, ilan dito yung mga, siyempre, bukod sa bus drivers, meron din tayong truck drivers, tanker drivers. So, in short, parang class 5 na driver license ito, no?
Yung mga
guess.
malalaking mga
Oo,
talaga.
mga malaking
Yeah.
sasakyan. Tsaka mga furniture removalists.
That's right.
So, may mga iba pang occupations pa po. So, contact us again para ma-check kung kayo ay eligible.
Thank you so much, Lisa. So, yung mga nakakasakay ko po mga bus drivers dyan from Newmarket to Ponsonby. Hello. So, grabe na, recap pa lang yung Lisa, pero ang dami na nating mga information na nabigay sa ating mga viewers.
Agree ako dyan. Pasensya na po kung wala kami ngayong slides. Meron kaming technical difficulties kanina.
Yes.
So, marami din talaga tayong mga viewers at nag-message na yun nga, informative talaga ang discussions natin dito. So, thank you ulit. Maraming salamat sa ating mga viewers. So, ngayon doon, sagutin naman natin ang common question ng ating mga kababayan. Why does INZ require a minimum standard of English? Bakit nga ba tayo parang pinahihirapan? Pero doon, I think this English requirement policy ng INZ ay talagang para sa advantage naman ng ating mga migrants. So, if you can speak and understand English, it will help you to enable successful skilled employment and help you and your family to settle successfully here.
So, kumbaga, itong requirement na to, Lisa, is advantage talaga ito sa
Totoo
ating mga
yun.
migrants naman.
Totoo yun. So, if you can show, kumbaga, like, you can speak and understand English, well, that's good.
Yeah.
So, yung INZ kasi requires resident visa applicants to demonstrate, so yun nga sabi ko, show how well applicants must speak and understand English for a residence class visa. So, INZ calls this the minimum standard of English. So, it will tell you who must meet the minimum standard, what it is, kumbaga, and what you must do to meet it. It will also tell you what you can do if your family does not meet the minimum standard.
Oh, Lisa, siguro kung ako yung IELTS assessor mo, pasado na.
hindi, alam mo, kabang-kaba ako noon, ako yung nag-English test noon.
Yeah, so nag-IELTS ka before?
PTE.
PTE, yes.
Yes.
So how was your experience?
Actually, mas easier siya kasi one sitting lang siya. Parang took me 3 hours lang to
Okay.
do it. Tapos
Mm.
lahat ngayon, that includes the speaking, reading, writing, ganyan.
Yeah,
Although time pressure talaga siya
Yeah.
compared to the others.
Mm. So mamaya Liza, mag-share tayo ng tips and advice. So mamaya i-discuss natin yan. But for now, talagang nag-agree ako sa'yo ngayon doon sa sinabi mo about doon sa English requirement ng Immigration New Zealand. So ngayon, paano nga ba mamimit itong mga minimum English standards na requirement na ito? So kayo po, yung principal applicant, your partner, and dependent children aged 16 and over must all speak and understand English. Most of the time po, you must provide acceptable English language test results in your application. However po, IELTS can accept other forms of proof besides the test results. So, hindi nyo po kailangan mag-provide ng test results if one of the following applies to you. Again, hindi nyo po kailangan mag-provide ng test results kung kayo po ay ang mga sumusunod. You are a citizen of Canada, Ireland, United Kingdom, or the United States, and you have spent at least 5 years po of working or studying in those countries na na-mention natin, Liza, or in Australia or New Zealand. Kung kayo naman po ay may qualification, apologies po kung medyo po yung natin. Sige, ilalapit natin yung microphone. Yung nakatago sa ating plant. If you have a
Nabibisto
qualification similar to a New Zealand level 7 bachelor's degree gained in Australia, Canada, Ireland, New Zealand, or the United Kingdom, or sa United States po, and you studied for at least 2 years in any of those countries to get that qualification, hindi niyo po kailangan mag-take ng English test. Or kung kayo naman po ay merong qualification gained in Australia, Canada, Ireland, New Zealand, United Kingdom, or the United States, which is comparable to a postgraduate New Zealand qualification, pero po dapat ito ay naaral nyo, you must have studied this for at least 1 year in any of those countries to get that qualification. So, kumbaga po, sa mga yun po yung mga exempted sa English language test results. No, so Liza, paano naman kung hindi sila yon, yung mga exempted,
Pasensya
ano ang gagawin nila?
Nabisi ako masyado tingin ng comments. Ang dami.
That's good for thank you so much, ang dami yung nagko-comment sa atin. So, paano naman Liza yung mga kailangan mag-provide ng English test results?
So mga viewers natin na nangangailangan ng English test for your residence application,
Yeah.
kasi galing tayo from Philippines, so most likely kailangan talaga natin mag-provide ng English language test. So ang example, yung ever famous na IELTS,
Yes.
or yung International English Language Testing System.
Yeah.
Tapos yung tinatawag din nila TOEFL, or yung test of English as a foreign language, internet-based. Well, internet-based na rin siya. So, occupational English test, yun yung mga pangatlo.
OET.
Tapos, or OET na tinatawag. Meron
ito yung
din.
sa healthcare to, no?
Ay, oo
Talagang
nga,
designed
nga
to for
pala.
healthcare
Kaya pala siya.
professionals,
Occupational English tests. Oo. So, sabi nga niya, designed for healthcare
Yes.
professionals. And then, meron din Cambridge Assessment English, or for B2 first, FCE.
Yeah, may ganun pala.
Oo
Pwede
nga.
din yun.
Ang alam ko lang kasi tatlo lang sila actually, alam ko.
Yeah.
Meron din Cambridge Assessment English B2 first for schools naman. So, FCE for schools. And then, ito nga yung sinabi ko na na-experience ko is yung Pearson Test of English, which is yung PTE na
Yes.
tinatawag.
But for PT, Elisa, dapat ito
Academic.
specifically for academic.
Oo.
PTE
Baka ako.
academic. Yeah.
Baka yun pala yung ginawa ko dahil
Yes.
academic siya. So, please note, your English test results must be 2 years old or less when you lodge your residence application.
Yeah.
So, the English language test result, you must provide different from the principal applicants. So, hindi pwede yung principal. Isa-isa. And your
Yeah.
partner or dependent child aged 16 years old and over. So, doon, alam na nila. Meron silang idea kung ano yung mga acceptable na English test ng IELTS. Ano na nga ba ang mga test results na kailangan nilang i-meet.
Thank you so much, Lisa. But before that, grabe, ang dami na nating viewers. Umaabot na tayo
Oo,
sa
meron from
200.
Tauranga,
Yeah.
Queenstown.
221 live viewers po at the moment. Hello po sa inyong lahat.
Oo, pasensya na may naka-full volume na. Ano kailangan natin?
I'm so sorry po. Talagang
Shout out!
we're trying our very best po na talagang sumigaw at nilapit din namin ang aming microphone. Nandito lamang po. So hopefully po, maybe use gamitin yung headset ninyo or i-maximum na ang volume. Pwede din to i-broadcast sa TV nila, Liza.
Makita na ating mamukha.
Yes, i-volume. Itaas ang volume.
So, yun nga, balik tayo ulit.
Yes.
Nag-journalist tayo. Ano na nga ba acceptable na grade, kumbaga,
Yes.
na kailangan mo i-meet?
Para pala itong back to school, no? My grade. So, thank you so much, Liza. So, magkaiba nga ang minimum score na required na i-meet ng mga principal applicants at ng mga secondary applicants, which means ito po ang kanilang mga partners and dependent children age 16 and above if they will be included in the residence application. So, for example, Liza, no, hindi naman kasama ang partner or hindi naman kasama ang kanilang dependent children, obviously, hindi kailangan mag-English test itong mga ito. Or, for example naman po, may partner kayong kasama or yung dependent children ninyo is less than 16 below. So for example like 14 years old or 5 years old, so hindi po kailangan mag-take ng test yung inyong dependent child. Basta po for dependent children, age 16 and above lamang po if they will be included in the residence application. Now, for the English test naman po, for principal applicants, makinig po, this is for principal applicants. So, for IELTS, kailangan nyo po ng overall score of 6.5 or more. For TOEFL, IPT, 79 or more. That's overall po, So, yung PTE academic po, which is yung tinake ni Liza, yes. So, overall score, 58 or more. Cambridge, English B2 first, overall, 176 or more. B2 first for schools, overall 176 or more. And then yung mga OET naman po, pwedeng paper to Liza or computer-based test. So kailangan nyo po ng grade B or higher in all 4 skills like listening, reading, writing, and speaking. You need this score po in all 4 skills because wala pong overall grade for this test. So, Liza, paano naman yung sa ating mga English test results for partner and dependent children? For IELTS, mas mababa po yung requirement nito, no? So, overall 5.0 or 5 or more. Test of English, yung TOEFL IPT, 35 or more as overall po ninyo. PTE Academic, overall 36 or more. Cambridge English B2 first, 154 or more as an overall. B2 first for schools, overall po, 154 or more. And then yung OET naman po, either paper or computer-based test, pwede grade C or higher in all 4 skills like yung listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Kailangan po na score of grade C or higher in all 4 skills because wala pong overall grade for that test. So, Liza, as of now, I'm sure excited na ang ating mga kababayan. Ano nga ba ang tips and advice natin para, ma-meet nila ang English requirement na ito? Because some of them pa, may time pa kasi 24, kailangan nila hintayin ko yung 24 months, no? So I think ang first ko dito is that i-improve nyo po ang inyong mga skills. Talaga mag-practice like yung listening, reading, writing, speaking. So for example po, syempre, it's an English country. So talaga pong ang conversation natin palagi, obviously sa day-to-day natin is English, Liza, So sa office, kung saan man kayo nagtatrabaho sa inyong mga managers, sa inyong mga employers or companies, talagang At saka obviously yung writing, Liza, for example, if you write an email, kahit and then pag mag-a-apply ka ng
applications,
yes,
yung CV,
that's right.
ganyan.
Or mag-a-apply ka
Kung
for
mag-aaral
leave.
naman, of course, gawa ka
Correct.
ng assignments mo,
Yes,
ganyan.
that's right. And yung sa ating mga care workforce po, for example, pag titignan mo yung recommendation ng doctor, diba? Or magre-relay ka ng information sa patient. So, very important na improve natin yung mga skills na yun. Lisa, ano pa kaya maganda nilang yun?
Sample ng tips, marami dyan, yung nag-aaral ako ng PTE, may mga libreng online classes, makita mo of course sa YouTube. Tapos, nag-uusap kami sa bahay ng slang English kasi syempre It will also improve your speaking skills.
Yes.
So, dapat yung pronunciation mo is hindi Philippine-English.
Hindi tayo. Oo.
Oo. So, just, read books na English.
Mm-mm.
At the same time, ano pa nga ba yung ginawa ko noon? Manood ng English movies. Tapos,
Yes.
pwede mo rin
Yes.
silang i-mimic, di ba?
Yeah.
Gayahin mo sila
Oo.
or ganun gawin mo.
So during the English test, Aliza, so I think sa tingin ko naman yung grammar, yung mga, kasi syempre, yung pag-aaral natin sa Philippines, talagang English yung,
Yeah. Oo.
yung,
Mode
natin,
yung,
yung
oo.
mode nung natin. No?
Third.
So sa tingin ko, maging confident sila during
Tama.
the exam.
Oo.
And then, syempre para maging confident po kayo, aralin niyo po, alam niyo dapat sa sarili niyo na nag-review kayo, nag-commit talaga kayo sa learning, sa pag-practice or pag-improve ng inyong mga skills.
At saka, I guess, sabihin ko nga na be confident kasi Philippines naman, ang second
Yes,
natin language is English. So, don't be afraid to, try kahit mag-wrong grammar, just practice,
Yeah.
makikinig ka ng, yun nga, again, marami na ngayon sa mga podcasts,
Correct.
ganyan.
Yes.
So, ang dami ng pwedeng, kumbaga,
Ways, ayan.
reference materials online na libre.
Oo.
Oo.
Yeah, at saka naalala ko, Liza, like, hindi ko alam, nung bata pa ako, minsan, I read the labels ng mga pakete. Like, yung
Tama.
shampoo.
Pag sa banyo ata yun doon.
So, nire-read ko po yung labels, talagang
Oo.
pinapronounce ko siya. And then after that, nire-research ko po sa internet, ano yung
Oo.
meaning na yun.
O kaya pag hindi mo alam i-pronounce,
Yes.
di ba?
Oo.
Meron naman si Google na kung
That's
paano
right, correct.
i-pronounce.
And high-tech na ngayon, Liza, you can download mga free apps
Tama.
sa phone sa mga English online classes na ito.
So don't be afraid lang talaga to try. Sabi nga is, first step, take the first step. Sabi mo nga last,
Right.
take the first step.
Oo.
Don't be scared, kumbaga, to
Correct.
try.
Yes.
Kasi, this is it.
That's
Kumbaga,
right.
You
Oo.
need to do it.
Requirement
natin.
kasi talaga to sa inyong
Yes. There's no easy way to do it, kumbaga.
Exactly. And also, Lisa, gusto ko din add, pwede sila mag-ask ng support from your peers, sa inyong mga kaibigan po, or even sa inyong employer. So kami po dito sa Working In and Pinoy Visas and said, we provide information po and partner with providers na nag-o-offer ng comprehensive training for IELTS or International English Language Testing System. It will enable you po to improve your English skills. So may mga arrangements po kami with most providers throughout the country and courses po na talagang naka-tailor na pwede nyong pag-aralan or fit around sa inyong working hours po. So syempre po again, this will depend sa employer ninyo, yung extent of support na ibibigay nila sa inyo. And of course, big responsibility din po ito sa parte ninyo, dapat mag-effort po talaga kayo and stay committed kung kayo ay susuportahan ng inyong employer para sa inyong English requirements, pati na din po sa inyong residence visa application. So talagang, Liza, swerte ng ating mga kababayan na talagang sinusuportahan ng kanilang mga employers sa kanilang English requirements as well as sa visa requirements na rin.
Actually, yun na din ang magandang experience ko dito sa New Zealand. Very supportive yung mga employers. If you need help with your development, talagang susuportahan nila kayo.
Yeah.
So, if you have any questions po or nais nyo, tignan natin yung namin, kumbaga yung eligibility ninyo for residence, of course, please contact us. Ang link po ay nasa comment section below. Oo.
So Liza, I think may time pa tayo for Q&A. Pwede tayong pumili ng tanong ngayon, ano?
Sige, ano ba? Ang haba. Ito na lang. Oh. Sige. So, ang tanong, nasa New Zealand na po ako at talagang nagpa-practice po ako ng salita at magsulat ng English. Paano naman po ang pamilya ko na nasa Pilipinas, di ba? Talagang hindi po nakakapagsalita ng English. Ano po kaya ang magandang gawin?
Well, thank you so much, Lisa. And thank you din dun sa nag-comment or nagtanong na yun, So, napakagandang tanong niyan. So, if your partner, independent children po, age 16 or older, na hindi na-meet yung minimum standard of English for their resident visa that you're applying for, pwede rin pong, bayad sa Immigration New Zealand for English for speakers of other languages or ESOL tuition before pa ma-approve ng Immigration New Zealand ang inyong residence application. So when your partner and dependent children arrive here in New Zealand po, pwede sila mag-take ng English classes dito na inyong binayaran nga po, yung ESOL classes na tinatawag. So yung cost of ESOL classes depends on how well yung each of family members na kung paano sila mag-speak ng English. So for example po, if your partner and dependent children, again ito lamang po yung age 16 and over, dapat mag-speak pa rin sila ng some English. Well, pwede sila mag-take ng English language test to find out what their level of English is. So ito pong test course na ito ay gagamitin ng Immigration New Zealand to decide how much tuition they will need para dun sa ESOL test. So the higher their test score, obviously mas less yung babayaran nila for tuition. So again, may gagamitin ng Immigration New Zealand po yung mga test course na ito and sila ang magde-decide kung how much yung tuition. So nasa policy po yan. However, kahit nasa policy pa yan, you can contact us po para ma-assess namin kayo. Yung mga test results po, again, dapat no more than 2 years old when ila-launch nyo yung inyong mga application. So Liza, grabe, 8 o'clock na.
Sakto yung punto.
Sakto yung punto. Well, there you have it, mga ating mga kababayan na talagang sumusuporta sa Pinoy Visas and said, maraming salamat po for joining us tonight. I'd also like to thank Patrick from our marketing team and of course the same for supporting us tonight for making this webinar running smoothly.
Yes.
Liza, any last words sa ating mga kababayan?
Huwag po mag-atubili to contact us if you have any questions. Kahit ano pong questions, wag lang po banking questions. Contact us, feel free to contact us. Don't hesitate at maraming salamat po.
So talagang Liza, i-share din natin sa webinar na to. Sorry pa, I'm sure 1 minute na tayong nag-exit, pero ang daming talagang mga inquiries na napupunta sa atin sa Pinoy Visas and said, maraming salamat po doon sa mga hindi nag-atubuli na i-assess natin ang kanilang mga applications. Kahit accredited employer work visas, partnership visas, yung mga PR or residence visa, visitor visas, yung mga gusto mamasyal sa New Zealand. Yes, contact us po. Napakaraming New Zealand visas, mga options, napakaraming options ng visas dito. And depende na lang sa inyo kung ano talagang intention nyo and if you are eligible for that, we can check. Happy kami po na tulungan kayo.
Yes.
Well, once again, maraming salamat po mga viewers natin tonight and see you po next time. Have a good
Magandang
night.
gabi. Bye.